So basically, I'm gonna tell you guys the story of how. Which one should I tell? How I got suspended and my parents still don't know. So what happened was we were our gym teacher was gone because I think he was giving his wife was giving birth to their first child. So it was a sophomore year of high school. So we're all in this all in another room. Well, we're what 16. We're bored. Two of my friends they were like, let's not do this. So because they usually get at this time they usually got in trouble a lot. They're like, let's not do this. So they push them to the side. They're not doing this at all. But me and like four other kids, one kid he had a lighter in his bag for a robot that he was gonna build. Right. I was like, yo, that's cool. He started doing like a trick with he like the spray deodorant with the light like that. So I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is cool. They're just doing that. It was like, yo, bro, we should put hand sanitizer on that desk. I was like, no, that would be cool. Cause I'm looking around. There's a girl in the back. She's on her nightstick. And the teacher doesn't seem to be caring about that at all. So I was like, she probably doesn't care if we just do something. Bro, we put it was a little like probably this much hand sanitizer on the desk. We lit it. And we did like a design. I did a design with it. I put it in a circle around, and then one of my friends goes to the bathroom. He leaves. The other one's using the Disney is on Disney Plus watching some movie. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, gang, let's put a little bit more, just a little bit more. He's like, bro, why put a little bit? Let's put a lot. What do you mean put a lot, bro? He goes, just squeeze it. I was like, all right, let's much keep going. I'm squeezing, bro. It's like this much hand sanitizer on the desk, right, bro? He lights it, right? There's like five or six kids surrounding us. They all got their phones out, bro. It goes like this, like I'm no cap. The fire goes like it goes high as shit over my head. It comes back down. The teacher didn't see it, but she thought we were lighting matches. I guess because she could smell the fire, bro. I start smacking it to put it away. The fire goes up my arm, comes back down. It didn't burn me. I guess it was just like a flare. It goes up my arm because they caught it on video, like mad quick. It goes, bro. I thought I actually burned myself. I pulled my hand back up, bro. Some kid had, thank God, some kid had a water bottle. He poured it on there. There was mad paper towels next to us, so I did all this without having to get up so the teacher didn't see. We started wiping it, and she, the class ends. Well, it doesn't end because we usually like we're in there for a little bit. The bell rings. Freshmen go to lunch, so we're still in there. The girl snitches on us because the teacher thought we were doing matches. She was like, it's okay if you guys do matches. Just throw it away. I don't want it." Bro, the girl that was hitting her fucking stick walks the teacher and snitches on us for no reason. Talking about some, they were lighting the desk on fire. These him and him have it on their phone. I was like, what are you snitching for, gang? She's like, it's just, it's my favorite sub, and I don't want her to get fired because of you guys. I was like, bro, literally nobody would have known if you didn't say anything. She thought we were playing with matches and we are just gonna throw it away. She was like, I would have let it go if it was just matches, but if you guys are lighting the desk on fire, we can't do blah blah blah. So I was like, whatever, bro. She does this. She reports it to him, and then we leave. I'm thinking we got away. I thought he didn't care. So because it was like almost sixth or seventh period before, bro. We're in I think it was our science class, bro. He calls us down. He calls down the two kids that weren't doing anything. They got wrapped up in this because they're usually in trouble a lot. So he calls. It was at least six of us sitting in the chair. I walk in. There's already like six of them are already sitting. I'm the seventh one, and the other kid, the one with the lighter, bro. The whole time we're walking there, he's shitting bricks. I'm like, bro, just be quiet. Just tell him if we lie, we can get away with this. Bro, he's just dead. Like, oh, I go to jail. Oh, they're gonna keep me out of school. I was like, bro, we didn't burn anything for real. We didn't like we lit hand sanitizer. The desk is perfectly fine. I promise you, he's not gonna kick you out. The most he'll do is probably give us suspension or something. Bro, we walk in there, we sit down. Those two kids, it was like, I'm not no bullshit. I'm not going down for this, bro. I wasn't doing nothing. I agree with them. I did it. I was gonna say it. I was thinking he was gonna say, yeah, I brought the. He didn't say shit. Bro was sitting there. Nobody says anything. So the principal goes, all right, so the teacher told me that you guys were lighting stuff on fire, blah, 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 blah. Dang, that was mad quick. Cause why she giving him the rundown? The girl literally, what's it called? Added a little thing. Check their phones. He has some of the kids have their corner on their phones. Like, can you guys show me your phones? I was so surprised because she's really like dick riding to the max for no reason. So she checks the he checks the phone. He sees the video. He goes, okay. So that he was asking, he was like, all right, so somebody needs to tell me because we were all sitting there for at least 5 minutes. No one's saying, he's just talking. Nobody's saying anything to him. So he goes, so somebody has to say something now, or every single person here is getting suspended for 3 weeks. Pause. I couldn't even guess. I didn't want to get suspended at all, but I'd rather do like a couple of days versus 3 weeks. Is one, there's no way because I was thinking even if I get suspended, I could probably hide it for a couple of days. I can't hide 3 weeks of being suspended, bro. Someone's gonna catch on. So what's it called? We go. I'm sitting there. Where I'm just chatting it, bro. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. Who cares? I was like, yeah. I looked at this one fire. I seen it was like a trend on TikTok. He was like, bro. He points. He goes, these two, the two kids that didn't do anything. You guys, why am I having Johnny and Adrian? They're sitting there. They weren't doing anything the entire time. They at least said we're not doing this because I was on the football team at the time. I think this was during football season. No, it was no, it wasn't. But the coach still would like get on you if you were doing like if you got suspended, I guess. So they didn't want to be a part of this at all. I was like, yeah, it wasn't like everybody else. They didn't do anything. I covered for the guy who brought the lighter. It was in the air. I covered for him. I covered for everybody in there. He goes, that's good. That's good. All right. He sent everybody else away. He's like, that's why I don't like TikTok because all these stupid trends. I don't even like my kids using them. Blah 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 blah. I was like, all right, bro, just give me a detention. Blah, blah. He's like, so you know you're gonna get suspended for this, right? Like, damn. Like, yeah, for how long? I'm thinking like he says 5 days. It was a Friday. No, it was Thursday. So he's spending me Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I came back that next Friday. So the whole weekend I was cooling. That next Monday comes, I knew I had to do something. But he goes, so we're gonna call your. I didn't put my dad's number on there. I put my mom's, but I'm not no dummy. I blocked it on my mom's phone, so when they called, it would not go through. I did not want him like, cause if my mom, bro, this was like 2 weeks before my birthday, and every single year before then, I'll give you guys the stories after this. Every single year before then, I did something bad. Like I stole $200 from my mom. I stole 600, not 500 for Fortnite. Like each year before that, so I didn't have a birthday party since I was 13, bro. So for 3 years straight, I had no birthday until that year, and I couldn't let it. I couldn't let it happen again because I don't know what happened. Like all of a sudden, like every time my birthday comes around, like something crazy comes up that like takes away my birthday. So then I blocked it. So that for that weekend, I was chilling. I didn't tell nobody. He's like, you can come back Friday, bro. That Monday hits. It was mad cold outside. So I put on a bro. What I did is I woke up 30 minutes before my bus would come. My mom didn't know that. So what I would do, because she would drop off my sister's the bus stop on the exact same street, but my sister's bus would come like 30 minutes before my bus would come. So I would go, pretend like I'm walking up the street. As soon as I see her car coming back down the street to go back to her house, I would turn around. I would walk all the way around because there's this little area behind our old house. It was like I don't know what it was, like some type of bank or something, but it had this big parking lot, and then it had like this seating area covered by trees, so you couldn't see if anybody was sitting there at all unless you walked into it. So I walked all the way around, at least like a 30-minute walk all the way around. I looped in there. I had my mom's location, not my dad's though. My dad always went to work every day. Only time we didn't go to work was weekends. So I looked. As soon as I see her go to work, bro, I go. I'm sitting in the crib, bro. I see her coming back home, bro. I got out so quick. I got out, so I ran. I literally, I think I left my backpack in my room. I left it in my room. I just put on some shoes, and because I lived on the second floor, I seen that she was like 2 streets over. I ran out of my house. I closed the door. I didn't even lock the door. I locked the upstairs once so she wouldn't know anybody was in there. But that downstairs door, I ran through the back door. Cause it was like front back. The back one connected to like where our trash cans were. So I ran out that back door. I hopped the fence because it was short. I hopped the fence, and it was like the thing was directly behind our house. So I ran right. I ran all the way down, hopped another fence. Bro, this is the most athletic I was in my entire life. I got right into what's it called? I got right into that back area, bro. I stayed there until 2 o'clock, and then I walked to my friend's bus stop, who was like a 20-minute walk away. I waited for him for another like 5 minutes, and then I'd walk back to my house. And I did that for 2 days, but bro, it was so cold in the morning, bro. I couldn't do that. So the third day, what I did was the third and fourth day of the thing, I went to a Stop and Shop. The Stop and Shop right up my street. I, what my dad used to give me like $5, $6 for lunch. So I took that and I bought some food from Wendy's in my bag. I walked into the bathroom. I sat in the bathroom all day, bro. They came in. They started knocking on the door. Told us, "Are you okay? You came in here like 8 in the morning. Someone thought you had a heart attack on the toilet." I was like, "No, I'm okay. I'm just using the bathroom. I just have bad stomach problems." It's like, "Oh, okay. Uh, da, 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 da. You have to buy something for you leave because it's been a while." I was like, "Okay, I got you. I have like $2." I bought like a drink. I went right back in the bathroom. And I sat there until like 2 o'clock. I walked up. I did the walk to my friend's house. I walked right back, bro. And then what's it called? That fifth day, I think God was looking out for me because I went to the bathroom, bro. They kicked me out. They said, "Yeah, you've been doing this for 2 days. You can't do it again." They kicked me out, bro. I looked at my phone. It was like I was in there from 8 to like 11 something. They kicked me out of the bathroom and they said, "What's it called? You you've been in here for 2 days doing the same thing." Blah 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 blah. So I go to what's it called? I go to what's the shit called, bro? I go to I go to the area. I go to the area behind my house and I sit there. Bro, it starts pouring rain. I was like, no way, I can't do this. I look at my phone, there's an email saying we have a half school had a half day that day because of bad weather conditions. They wouldn't be able to make it home if it was during the what's it called? We wouldn't be able to make it home if it was during the regular time. I I was so happy. I walked straight home because it was like they sent that email out, and I was supposed to get home around 11:30. It was 12 because they kicked me out 11. They kicked me out of the place 11:30, and I was sitting there for like 30 minutes, and it started raining for the last 10. Bro, I was like, no way. I walked right into the house, changed my clothes. And I laid that last day was the best day because I realized I went right to school the next day, bro. Woke up that next day, went to school. Every one of my teachers helped me out because they knew they was doing too much. They said, "Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. We're not allowed to do this, but you can redo all the work that you missed." Blah blah blah. Blah. That's why I passed that jump. Every class for that quarter, they was glazing. Tough. Yeah, we went over this when you were gone. So let me just give it. You just take this, take this, take this. I was like, "Oh my god, thank you." And that's when everybody started going free T Mac, free T Mac. That was really when that's when people started calling me T Mac for real. Hey man, I can't tell my parents that story at all though. No cap. Maybe when I'm like 30. I'm 30 out of high school, I could tell them that. Right now, like even right now, I don't think I could tell them that and they would be fine with it. No bully. And that means no bullshit for those who don't get the lingo.